the end of the day, if I'm able to help one person, that makes me feel good and it feels okay. My life is worth if I'm able to help someone.
I'm here in Etna, which in 2019 was named the first EcoDistrict, meaning that's a community that prioritizes social and environmental change and justice. How could you find a place like Etna to plug in and be the change that you want to see in the world when it comes to the climate and otherwise? Today I'm talking with Veni Mittal, who came here from India and has found a way to make an impact not only through energy audits, but through community-based solutions. Do you just want to start out and tell me who you are, like your name, and I'll say what you do, but like the different roles that you hold?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Veni Mittal, and I'm originally from India and came to the States in 2014 when I got married here. I belong from a town which is in a northern part of India. Honestly, I have never thought that I would be at this place by this time, because if I see myself, like let's say 20 years back, I don't know, like I have never realized that, okay, this is what I want to do in my life. In India, I used to work for an environmental firm and I have an environmental engineering background. And then I came to the US, I also did my another master's. And then I started interning for American Eagle Outfitters. That's where I get to know, okay, there is sustainability area where you can do so many things. And I got really lucky when I landed up at Green Building Alliance, and that's where my overall journey began, where I am now. I got really lucky that I got a chance to volunteer with Etna Community Organization, and yeah, I was awarded for the community champion because of my volunteering work in Etna, and I was not even an Etna resident. But the love, the respect that people gave me and the work they were doing, that actually was amazing. And I realized what a community can do.
Wow, and could you also just talk about your work with energy audits?
I am a people's person, I would say. I think I love to be around people, and by the end of the day, if I'm able to help one person, that makes me feel good and it feels okay. My life is worth if I'm able to help someone. So with my profile in Rebuilding Together Pittsburgh, we basically help low-income people to help them in their saving energy bills and help them taking the surveys and giving them education, how they can save on their energy. And we also do some post-inspections. So basically, we just make sure that they have home to live in, and it's not just home, but with all the facilities that they deserve.
What are some of the benefits for them of those audits?
So the benefits of audits are actually they can get to know that if their, let's say for example, heater or furnace will be working in the upcoming winters. We want to make sure that there is proper heat, that there is proper facility when there are winters. So we just don't want them to suffer at the very last moment. There are people who just can't afford some of these basic necessities that they deserve. By the end of the day, we are working with people who need us in so many ways. Like let's say when I am doing an energy auditing, we talk to people and they are really super thankful, because let's say if they help in money saving, energy saving, they are really, really thankful to you. And when those things enter into your ears, you feel, okay, you have done something good for them, and that you feel, okay, that's a part of your job and it's satisfactory. It feels good in my mind. So it's not just about environment or let's say about climate, but it's also about people. So I always feel good whenever it gives satisfaction to the people around me.
How is your work a climate solution?
Definitely, I would relate my work to a climate solution, because imagine Etna community where there was a problem of flooding. Now we have built an Etna eco park, and that eco park has a rain garden. Basically, making a community green is something that we can do to combat climate change. I'm not saying that we have to do some big steps, but small steps can really make a big difference. And that's what we have seen. Everyone knows about Etna because it's now the first EcoDistrict certified community in the world. So that was a big thing, and it was achieved by normal people who live in that community who used to volunteer every single time.
Is there any advice you have for young people for them to find their place? Because that's not just about your career, but that's about your community and so much more.
So I think the one suggestion that I would like to give to any person, let's say to a high school person, just don't doubt yourself. And even if you have to explore multiple areas, just explore. Don't think that, oh, you are wasting your time. It's not about wasting your time. It's about exploring your skill set, exploring your interests, and you never know where you land up eventually. So it's all about exploring, and never hesitate to go forward, never hesitate to initiate. And if you want to see the change, be the change you want to see in the world.
Were there challenges that you faced in that way in connecting with people, and how did you overcome those?
I faced hurdles, for sure I faced hurdles. Sometimes you will find yourself alone in your big room and most of the people are talking, you will find yourself alone. I faced this challenge before, many times. But I was like, it's okay, there will be hurdles you have to cross. But I think I just came across these hurdles through, properly challenging myself. You can do this, you can do this. So it's all about just don't doubt yourself.
It sounds like you've had a lot of people who've just been really supportive of you, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Well, I think Pittsburgh in general is really good, and I think if you are good to people, people will be really good to you. And I was really lucky enough to have met awesome people here, and they have really helped me, not in my professional growth, but also helped me like in my personal growth as well. When you come in contact with people, when you grow yourself, like when you explore your skills, when you meet people, then you actually realize, okay, it's not just about that, it's more than that. Hi, my name is Veni Mittal, and I'm helping the world reach Drawdown by doing community-driven sustainability projects.